So, let's continue with our ascension climbing. Today we're gonna be playing some Guardian. Hopefully reach Ascension 7 with the Guardian today. So yeah, let's jump in. Ascension 6 makes us start each run with 10% health missing. Which is not a huge deal. But it's something. Let's see, we have 2 elites and a rest site to the left with a merchant after the 2 elites and some question mark options later. That's not too bad. There's also a 2 elite path on the right. No merchant though. We could also go for a 2 midline rest path with 1 elite and a merchant as well. That is also possible. Let's see what our options here are. 99 souls for 2 card removals. That's not bad. That's a pretty cheap price to pay for 2 card removals. But we have to consider this not only costs us our souls, it also costs us a transform or a random common relic if we want to take that. And the transform is pretty good for the start, as obviously is a common relic as well. I'm gonna go with the common relic, Nunchaku. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. That is certainly nice to have. Any upgrades we want to do? Curl up, lost its socket by the way. Lost it entirely, which is a bit sad, but last run convinced me that curl up is a pretty solid card actually. So yeah, it's fine. Kinda sad to see it go, but we can deal with it. Let's recall. I wanna try and get that strength relatively early. Hmm. 15 damage incoming already. We can't enter defensive, we can kill an enemy. So yeah, not the best start ever. But let's just do the best we can here. Hi the Duke, welcome! Let's kill the Laos that buffs itself. And then finally finish this fight off. Crystal Ray. I think that's new out, but I'm not sure. Pre-programmed Guardian World. What do we do today? I think I like pre-program here. It has a gem slot, is a 0 cost, that's already pretty nice. And the effect is pretty significant. Putting a card into Stasis means we draw it at a later time. Not only that, it also becomes 0 cost. If we triple attack here, we gain an energy, so we can still block some. Let's program a strike. $16 damage incoming. Let's curl up to prevent that. I'm gonna remove the defend from the draw next turn so I can more likely get the kill. Enemy is not blocking this turn, so they will be down to 14 health. There we go. Fire Potion, Sapphire, Ancient Attack, Crystal Ray. Ancient Attack is good. Strength Artifact. Let's take it. Sharpened fragment. That's a lot of damage to take. 24. We will be on 36 after that. And then we have potentially 2 elite fights ahead of us. I'm gonna go with the broken wing statue. Maybe we can finally manage to bring it to the second act event. Blank card at the start of each combat, play a copy of a random card from your deck? Sure. Probably won't hurt. Ooh, curl up. That helps us get started with the brace. Sentries with metallicize. That's gonna be a test of endurance. Strength is pretty important here. But if we could get a kill instead, which we can't because of the metallicize. Fire potion double strike is 23. Walker Claw is decent. After the first hit, if I don't defend, I will curl up and block the second hit. So if I defend, I'll take 15. If I don't defend, I only take 10. So even though that's only 3 damage, that's actually less damage taken. And we are fully defended this turn again. Too bad I can't use curl up to brace here. Let's pre-program. That's gonna happen in 2 turns time. I'm gonna go with the twin slam. Yeah. Too much block this turn. But I think we don't lose it, right? Yeah, we still didn't lose it. That's nice. So we still have the full block this turn. Frontliner is now in fire potion range. And if I don't have the kill naturally, it's probably what I'll do. How much damage do I have here? 27. I could kill the midliner. Don't want to be taking that damage there. This turn will be tough though. I don't think we can kill the frontliner. Yeah, that's the problem. And we only go into defensive after the second hit. So maybe that last turn was a mistake. But we'll see. In 2 turns time, huh? We're not gonna go into defensive again, so curl up is not useful. I probably want to defend then, because the enemy will be attacking. Well, I guess good thing I have this defend I set up. Finally done with this fight. That was tough. But we get a good reward in oddly smooth stone. Start each combat with 1 dex. Tumbling, gain a temporary thorns. I don't think that's what we are currently looking for. Orb support isn't bad. Like it quite a bit. Charge core. We could put that into stasis with pre-program just to draw. I'm not too excited about that. Singing Bowl. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. That's definitely good to find this early. Very nice. Let's go with the extra strength. Refract the beam. Deal 5 damage 4 times. Decrease the number of times this card hits by 1 this combat. Can be upgraded any number of times. Yeah, let's unleash that. Good damage. Good first turn right there. Do I pre-program a strike or do I intend to end this? No, I don't want to give him the strength. I think we can end this fight without having to resort to that. Like this. And we end with the Nunchaku at 9, which is nice. Future plans. That works well with all the stasis stuff we have. Well, no. But kinda. I think I want it. Let's try to build around stasis for a bit. Do I want to break the key or do I want to go to the shop? I think I rest and go to the shop. Save the keys for later. No, that's basically buying a Vashra and an oddly smooth stone for 100 each. That's worth a lot. As a result, we won't have a lot of money to spend on this shop, but that's fine. Ancient attack in stasis. That's gonna be too late for it to really matter. Defend in stasis doesn't matter at all, because I'm not gonna get it back in time. I'll just use stasis as a way to get it out of... Really? To get it out of our deck for this fight. That's a bit unfortunate. I would like to gain spikes here. Future plans and removing the... well, stasising the strike. Is that better than playing it right away? It's about the same. But this leaves the strike in the deck to draw into it. Which would have been useful here. When does stasis... well, not that it matters. I don't need to play any defense for the rest of this fight. Ooh. That's a hyper beam. That's pretty hyper. Reroute, another ancient attack and a shield charger. Very happy to find a shield charger here. We can afford literally nothing because we have exactly 0 souls. Start with an ancient attack. Ooh, sentry blast. I do like that. We get sentry wave now. For some free weakness. Incinerate would be nice, and I would definitely take it if it weren't for the Onyx here. Onyx is very nice. I love the ability to gain artifact in the Guardian. Let's focus down the slime first. Even though the frontliner is probably more dangerous. Let's put up the stasis. The shield charger in stasis. Looking good so far. Finally get our ancient attack, Bauble Burst. Haha. Kinda cute art. Don't want to curl up right now. It's not the right time to enter defensive mode. This is much better. But we win anyway, so doesn't matter. Ancient power? Do I have more of these things? They are a bit unwieldy because they're expensive. It's pretty expensive decks and artifacting we would get from these. So maybe not. How about Vent Steam, Roll Attack? I'm almost never sad to have a Vent Steam in the deck. Do I want a curse right before the boss? Not really, but the 175 souls are tempting. I'm gonna take it. Probably gonna regret it, although this gives me the chance to remove it. The fight there is... Taking the fight here is dangerous. And thus I'm gonna use a colorless potion. Okay, these are pretty solid skills there. Very nice defensive tools. Let's see if we can pull one of them with an orb support. Do want to defend, do want to set up future plans. I think that curl up might be very useful for us. Piercing Hide. Yeah, that's good. Time Bomb, 22 damage to all enemies when this leaves stasis. So basically that's how we are gonna win this fight. We are gonna win in 3 turns around. Well, rough plan to win about when the stasis bomb, time bomb blows up. Wait, did I play it when I had future plans up? Well, that was pretty stupid of me. We have good defense this turn. And we have a shield charger protecting us. Wait, what's the... Why did that shield charger burn out? Oh, yeah, the forgetfulness. Accelerate 3 times. It's a bit overkill. We use up the shield charger immediately. We don't have to do that. Put it into stasis instead. We need some damage now. Yeah, that's the problem. We still have some spikes, so these guys here will still hit themselves for some damage. At the very least. It looks like I have to work a lot with thorns here to get these guys down. And now a single strike finishes this. I think that was a pretty good fight for us overall. This fight can be pretty scary. Definitely get rid of the doubt. Let's transform before we upgrade. Right now it looks like we want to transform a defend. We might even want to transform the curl up in this deck, because this deck is not gonna play around with defensive mode too much. We gain a spheric shield. Gain 15 block, brace 20, exhaust. Goes up to brace 30. That's good. That's a straight up entry into defensive mode right away. That's not bad. Ancient attack is what I want to upgrade here. Temporary shield, more defense, but counter as well. I'm really worried we don't have the damage to deal with this boss and just get flooded with status cards. I guess temporal shield at least is decent in a fight with status cards, because draw is usually better when you have to deal with statuses. Let's start with orb support. Nothing really to reroute here. Team block. Alright, we have artifact. We don't need to worry about the vulnerability there. And we should hopefully have the kill with the Twin Slam and... Yep. Nice. Blessing of the Forge. Ember. Ember in a Stasis deck. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, I'm so worried about this boss fight. I'm willing to use quite a few potions here. This is not a bad Blessing of the Forge. But it mostly gives me defense. I kind of want the attack instead. I'm still gonna use it just because it hits so many cards here. Yeah. I'm just gonna put this up there myself. As soon as the shield charger runs out though, we're gonna have to be able to defend against the incoming damage on our own, which won't always be easy. But it's also about the time when the brace from our relic and the brace from the shield charger will result in us... Ooh, Fierce Bash. Fierce Bash is great. That's gonna be our damage engine. Shield charger is gone. No defense this turn. Well, except for what we already have from the shield charger, I guess. What happens if I stasis a wound? Well, it comes back the next turn. Let's accelerate the Fierce Bash and immediately... Is that even necessary? The next time we play Fierce Bash, we will have the kill. This one costs 2, so that will be in 3 turns time. As long as we can defend until then, we will be fine. We have the block from last turn. Pulling over here. And the enemy is not attacking this turn, so I think we've managed. I am very happy we got through this fight well enough. I would instantly take a Fierce Bash if we got off for the one here. That would be a great addition to this deck. We did not, but a speed boost is very tempting. Power Potion, happy to have it. Is this a Pandora's box? This is a very weird one. If we Pandora's box into no real damage, we just lack the damage to kill enemies next floor. I'm gonna go with the Philo Stone. The chance to Pandora's box into low damage is much lower than not hitting any block. But it is still... it still exists, and I do also want the energy. Late Chop seems good. Rest side, maybe? Maybe... yeah, I guess. There's also a rest side on that side, but that misses the elite. I'm gonna start on the right here, I think. Finally, we can place some gems. Question is, where do we place them? Pre-program, Vent Steam are our current options. I think the Onyx goes into Vent Steam, probably with a stat increasing gem, and the acceleration goes into pre-program, where we can immediately get a use out of that. What's the important upgrades here? Vent Steam is nice. Gives us a much higher vulnerability uptime. Temporal Shield, probably the most important right now. The extra card draw matters. And the extra block is also nice. My wish for this early act... my wish for early act 2 is finding some actual decent offense that works well with Stasis stuff, ideally. Let's curl up, keep our block for the next turn. And actually, yeah. That's actually quite good. Laser Turret. Place this card into Stasis. Tick, deal 12 damage to a random enemy. That would work, I guess. It is volatile though, so... it's kind of limited how much it can provide to our damage. But it would certainly help. Another shield charger, bronze armor, roll attack. I think I want the second shield charger. Do we gain a relic here? Or do we take the damage? I want to do either of those. Pride. At the end of your turn, put a copy of this card on top of your draw pile. We can play it for one. So it's basically a Slimed that is much worse if we don't play it. So it's basically a void. Costs us an energy, it costs us a draw. But then it exhausts. I think that's... well, it's innate though. I forgot about that. But Ginger is nice. We can no longer become weakened. That's actually very nice. Are we up against the Watcher? Yes, against this Watcher that's gonna be very relevant. Also, please take this Pride from me. Thank you. That was very much worth it. Oh, we start with 3 future plans. I certainly don't mind that at all. Let's pre-program an ancient attack here. Immediately accelerate it. It's also orb support and then speed boost, giving us the ancient attack. Nice. And then we put up a shield charger, helping us defend the next few turns. Let's prevent the debuff, frailty, and keep some block for the next turn. Not that we really need it next turn, because we're gonna have double shield chargers up there. Well, I shouldn't have played that defend. I should have put it in stasis instead. But I think that's fine. Nice. Armorers think shock game for block each time you play a card this turn. There is charge up. I very much want charge up. But I think I have to take Incinerate here. We need damage, and Incinerate is not just damage, it's also Accelerate. The orb support there was also a consideration. But I think we just have to take the damage here. Reroll the strike. Let's see what orb support does. When steam. That's 14. I could leave it that way and put a shield charger up there. I really hate having both shield chargers in my opening hand and no way to put them in stasis except for playing them. But I feel like we should start getting these gremlins down, otherwise things might get ugly. This is pretty ugly. 14 block. Can we kill the aggressive imp here? Possibly. Fine. Take the damage, but now we're in defensive, so next turn will be easier to handle. Spheric shield, let's save that for later. We have such low damage that we need to deal with these gremlins. Let's put a Twin Slam up there. Don't really want a speed boost right now because that gets me the Spheric Shield that I don't want this turn. Yeah, probably a bad idea. We can't be weakened, so this gremlin is not that big of a problem. We're not gonna have much defense next turn. Could I have put... No, that's fine, that's fine. We'll have the Spheric Shield and the Shield Charger. We are pretty defensive here. $37 block, incoming is 45 from you alone though. Yeah. This isn't great. This is obviously not great. We need some power. Orb walk? I guess. Construction form. Ethereal. Gain 2 buffer at the start of each turn if you have buffer, gain a strength. Can we conserve our buffer? Can we conserve one buffer? We can kill one of the gremlins, right? Frontliner has 23 weakness. 2 hits will take them out. That's gonna be... yeah, that should be enough. 12 and 16. That will be enough, easily. Then we are facing... yeah, actually we can keep buffer. It's gonna be quite good. That will help us get the damage we need. .44 block. So we block the hit from the Mag Gremlin and the first 2 from Leader. And then the buffer takes the final hit, so we keep 1 buffer and gain 1 strength. And because the Leader is not attacking this turn, we can probably keep gaining strength here. I do want the temporal shield, but I don't want to deplete the shield charger. That gives me 2 energy, allows me to draw 2 cards, possibly draw into reroute. Nope. There we go. Their construction form was very useful. Meat on the bone. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Another ancient attack. That's some damage. But it's very unreliable. I'm gonna take the max HP here. Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. I do like that a lot. Let's go with Ancient Attack, giving us orb support. Yeah, that's fine. Pre-program, mostly to get the vulnerability from Vent's team. Could Spheric Shield to pre-block for the next turn. And I guess that's what I'll do. Not bad, not bad. Centurion is almost down. Let's pre-program and incinerate, then temporal shield. Nice, nice. Now I want to take some damage. In fact, I want to take 4 damage exactly. We can take 3 damage to the Mystic this turn. It's difficult to take a precise amount of damage this turn though. So I will block. I'm just gonna play around with this Mystic for a while. Hitting for 13. Yeah, we have 17 block because of the defensive mode. I don't want that heal. Give me the heal. Yeah, right. I forgot the accelerate. 16. Great. Now I can't even... I mean, taking 11 is still preferable to taking no damage here, because I heal for 12, but it's hardly a difference. I should have kept some defensive cards in Stasis all the time. That was bad. Another shield charger. There might be too many shield chargers. Another temporal shield, that is also tempting. And an aquamarine. Actually, that might be the pick here. Sure. It's not a bad gem to have. Kakar, gift for the bird god. Car. But the chosen stays. Well, it still makes this fight a little bit easier. We prevented the hex there, which is always a nice thing. Let's call up. Keep the block for this turn. Quantum Elixir gains stasis slots until you have 3. 3 times choose one of 3 cards to put into stasis. It's not going to be great for our deck. Oh, this is a quartz. And a quartz is a very good gem. I'll take the later shop, although we do have a lot of gold. I want a question mark. Remove all strike. Receive 3 upgraded tackles. I like this event quite a bit. Gives us quite a little bit extra damage, so that's very nice. Let's socket the quartz into the incinerate, where it belongs, and the aquamarine into the twin slam, I guess. Upgrade goes on maybe twin slam? No, it's time for the Wine Steam. The extra vulnerability is also helping us with damage. We put the shield charger up there. That didn't put the... Yeah, we have both shield chargers in hand. Nice, nice. Hyper Beam, 40 damage to all enemies. We're not gonna skip our next turn because we have Artifact. And then we win. Shield Charger, Walker Claw, Ancient Power. Do we have some reasonable way to gain strength and use a Walker Claw? Ancient Attack. And a Ruby Key. It's 2 strength. So let's think about this. Normally a 2-cost card with 2 strength that deals 18 damage would hit for 20, but this hits for 24. So this is basically a 22 damage card for 2 energy with the socket. I think that's good enough to take. If we're lacking some damage, that's one way to fix it. Orb support gives us future plans? I mean, sure. We can play 1 tackle and still full block. The other one goes into stasis for later use. That's nice. Guardian Whirl, can we be in defensive mode this turn? Nope, we can't. I'm gonna put a shield charger up there. Get a tackle back. Do I even wanna play the tackle here? Yes, it's 27. It's good enough. Will we be in defensive mode next turn? We're gonna take 8, we won't. Or will we? Actually we will be, huh? No, it's brace 2. We're 1 off. But we might get there. With an incinerate. Should have went at Steam first. No, it doesn't matter. Nice. Tori. Whenever you would receive 5 or more unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. 5 or less, not 5 or more. 5 or more would be kind of broken. Refracted beam. Is that all the damage? Do we pick that and upgrade it? I don't think that's it. I want that flex potion instead of the Vuln. Because we have artifact, we can very easily keep the 5 strength in a boss fight. Sure. Let's incinerate on that. It's also went steam, I would say. And then double tackle for damage. If we can't defend this turn, that's not a huge deal. We only take 5 damage maximum. Ooh. Stasis strike, I like it. Let's accelerate it and play it again. Increases damage by 3 each time it leaves stasis. The damage we took actually activated the meat on the bone. We are at the perfect health value now. Which means we do want to block the damage from the tackles, of course. Stasis strike is more important than the tackles though. Oh wait! Nunchaku! We can play them all. Oh, speed boost! We can play 1 more stasis strike. Even with vulnerability. Yeah, that's decent damage. Charge up plus. That's a way to gain strength. And it makes a lot of sense in a stasis deck, I think. Lizard Tail, Darkstone Periap, Dolly's Mirror. There's another Onyx. Onyx is so strong. We could put it in the Walker Claw, for example. Then we just need some gems that give us temporary dex or strength. Let's also remove a defend because our deck is a bit too defensive at the moment. Dolly's Mirror. Probably not necessary at all. Violence. Violence would kind of make sense. Chrono Boost would kind of make sense. Chrono Boost. Yeah, I'll take a Chrono Boost. As strength scaling engine. See what we can find here. We can find a charge up, giving us 8 block and a strength immediately. Do we temporal shield here? I think so. Giving us access to Chrono Boost. It's also Incinerate. And we even got a shield charger up there. Perfect. Not bad, not bad. Well, I guess we have to take the 3 to the tackle. Otherwise we would take quite a bit of damage to that frontliner, to that crusader. It's not really worth going for extra meat on the bone value now. We'll barely get any healing out of it. Colorless potion. Well, that wouldn't be bad. I don't think it would be that great either. Clone recover roll attack. Clone could be very good with shield charger or brace. I'll take one. I think I'll skip the colorless potion. Chrono Boost turn 1. Happy to have it. Shield Charger Incinerate for the energy. Nice, got the future plans. Next turn is not gonna be the big hit yet, so we don't want to play Spheric's Shield yet. Do we want to put it into Stasis? Could put both cards into Stasis if I had the slots, but I don't. I think I want to keep that Stasis slot empty for something like a charge up. Yep. Incoming is 19. I'm willing to take some damage. We need another 42 damage there. Anything else we really want to put into Stasis with the clone? I don't think so. I'm gonna use pre-program here first. Find a vent steam. Then clone the temporal shield. Nice. Let's reroute the tackle. Incinerate is good. I think now we're looking at Spheric Shield becoming relevant. Damage 2 times, that's still less than a tackle. Yeah, we might just get the kill before the enemy can even use Blasphemy. Or we might not. That's also a possibility. But we have enough block here, so not a huge deal. Right, intangibility. Save some block for later. There we go. That worked out like a charm. Stasis Engine. Whenever you play the third zero cost card in a single turn, gain an energy and draw a card. That works very well with our stasis stuff. And I guess other than that, just the crystal ward we get from the aquamarine. Still worth picking up. It also triggers the mummified hand, so that's nice. Has some synergy with Idol of Retromation as well. And Tiny Bowler Hat. Prefer the Idol. Get more energy, add more draw into the deck whenever we can. How many elites can we get here? I see a 3 elite path. We still need a late fire. This fire would work, it's after the chest. It's good enough. I do want a merchant though. So I'm gonna go for that relatively early merchant. This Onyx goes into the Walker Claw. Now we really need something to abuse. Artifact with. I'm gonna get the 1 strength when we play the chrono boost. It's gonna matter quite a bit. Tackle damaging us because it got pulled by the blank card. It's a bit unfortunate, but not a huge deal. Gem Cannon. That just wins us the fight, right? Maybe not on its own, but... Charge Core Repulsor Multi-Beam. Multi-Beam could work, but it's not gonna be great, I think. Charge Core could be okay. It's extra draw. Repulsor is pretty good against the final boss. It's also decent against the rematch of Ironclad. I want one. We also have the Mummified Hand, making it a bit easier to play. Let's go Stasis Engine. Mummified Hand is also great with Stasis Engine, I guess. Well, we no longer have anything in Stasis. Oh, we can only trigger once a turn. Ah, that makes sense. I was wondering where the second trigger went. That means it's... yeah, I mean, it makes sense for our deck, I guess. Our deck can usually not trigger it multiple times a turn. We can't even trigger it every turn, but we can trigger it on some turns. I wonder if it's even good enough then? Well, floating orbs. Floating orbs is just perfect for the deck. Scales well with strength, gives us 0 cost cards to play, is a power. Everything about this is just great. Start with some vulnerability. I'm gonna clone a tackle because it's good damage. And then I think we can safely get the kill this fight. 27, 27. We have to take some damage here though. But that's fine. Stasis Field Walker Claw again, pre-program again. Don't mind Walker Claw at all in this deck. Stasis Field could be good as well. Yeah, I like the Stasis Field. Gives us some more long-term benefits. Does a ruby. I want that ruby. Really want that ruby. To transform our artifact into strength. The Apotheosis is tempting, but not really necessary at all. Gonna remove another defend here. Abacus, Strawberry, Omamori. Do we want Omamori? We're not gonna go for any. Nope, we don't want Omamori here. Flash of Steel makes sense. It scales decently with strength, is a 0 cost, replaces itself. Generally quite good. And do we keep the money? Kind of want to do so. Maybe pick up another floating orbs. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's all we need there. Orb support gives us future plans. Hip for 39. Do you have to? Ugh. Looks like it has to. That sucks. Well, it's time to live off the meat on the bone again. I can live with a hit for 13. Let's put the shield charger up there. And a tackle, I guess. Hey puppets, welcome! Get the strength. The energy. Let's put the charge up there and immediately accelerate into it. And then just wreck the enemy. Fruit Juice. Game 5 max HP. I want that. Another orb support. I don't think we need any of these. Let's take the Singing Bowl benefit there. Nemesis, I think we'll be fine against Nemesis. Do want to play charge up before we reduce the cost to 0, unless we future plans it. I think we future plans it anyways. Hey, Spiloplura, welcome. Glad to see you too. Yeah, it's gonna be Ancient Attack over Walker Claw here. Multi-beam. Well, that's not too exciting. Oh, we get the Walker Claw out as well. Could put a charge up there so I can actually place the multi-beam in the stasis. Sure. We only gain 1 strength from it then, but that's good enough, I guess. How do we block this turn? Probably has to involve a Flash of Steel. Can we accelerate into whatever we put up there? I don't think so. That 46 hit sucks. Ouch. I'm glad we have the meat on the bone. Otherwise, this wouldn't look great. Dupe the Stasis shield, field. Let's gain the energy here. And then use Temporal Shield to draw some more. And finally put a shield charger up there. That wasn't a bad turn. We are pretty well defended this turn, so everything's okay. And we are also gonna be very well defended this turn. Nice. The courier. Merchant restocks cards, relics and potions. All prices are reduced by 20%. Let's pick up the Quantum Elixir, Stasis Strike. I feel like we have not enough Stasis slots to include that. Honklead. As much as I want that, I do wanna fight Niao. If I can. Let's play the Stasis engine. Two more cards I need to play. Trigger the Stasis engine, not gonna happen. Future plans, charge up. Put a shield charger up there. Floating orb, Flash of Steel, that's Ferric Shield as well. Incinerate, that isn't bad, that allows me to keep my block this turn. Should have kept one of those around to put in the stasis, but it really doesn't matter all that much anymore. There we go. Fear potion, probably not necessary. Upgraded shield charger. I think we don't need it. We have enough shield charging around here. It's time to upgrade the Wine Steam with the strength. One repulsor costing 1. Stasis shield growing fast. I don't think we need the floating orb upgrade or the flash of steel. At this time, probably Stasis shield. Just for some better defensive scaling. Ooh, floating orbs. It's a good one. Let's put up Chrono Boost. Yeah, fine. I'll play that manually. Let's finish which one with 2 big tackles here. We're immune to being weakened, which is always a nice thing. I should get that Chrono Boost. Speed boost. I want the ancient attack. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, Fierce Bash. Like it, like it. Happy to have all these orb slams. It's time to charge up. This is a strength as well. Definitely place Ferric Shield this turn, and I guess Walker Claw for some giant damage. Save the clone for later. Hopefully we have Accelerate here. Not yet. There we go. A triple Accelerate even. Getting all of these back. Let's put another Fierce Bash up there and then start going for the kill. Regal Pillow. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. Don't want Quantum Elixir that much. Quartz. Do we still have an empty slot? We do in Twin Slam. That is quite good. I want a more draw, so there we go. Set up Chrono Boost. Pre-program a shield charger, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's make sure we keep our block for the next turn. Okay, setup almost complete. Who's our boss even this floor? Silent, huh? I think Silent will go relatively well. Ancient attack is nice. Laser turret, sure. But I'm not gonna play that manually. That might be a mistake. Laser turret might still count as an attack. Yeah, we take the spikes damage. But actually that's what I wanted. Because this gives me meat on the bone value. Ancient Potion, we generate enough artifact as is. We don't need the... Don't we need an Ancient Potion for that? Future plans, happy to see you here. Let's flash speed boost. Let's see what we can put up there. Sure. It's not bad. Double shield charger makes sure we are pretty well defended here. I'm gonna copy a tackle, which will come back this turn when the enemy is actually attackable. Oh, Stasis strike. Don't mind me. Was hoping to find the Orb Slam there. Hey Sanguine Penguin, welcome! Thanks for stopping by. Do we brace here? I think so. Next turn could be the 45 hit pretty easily. Let's put the defend up there. We empty 2 of our stasis slots, so it should be fine. And there it is. 46 even. Luckily, not a problem for us at all. And this is the kill. Rod of Bolstering Flame. The first time you play a power card, each combat gains 6 block and 1 strength. Future plans pre-upgraded. Polybeam. Both of these are very tempting. Well, we have floating orbs. We don't need Polybeam. And I don't think we need another future plans. Downfall is going great. The 3.0 update really made it stand out for me. Really like it a lot right now. Let's put up the shield charger actually. Clone the spheric shield so we have one next turn. With the shield charger we might get there and get another turn of curl up. Or rather defensive mode. There we go. That will do. Whoops. That shouldn't have gone up there. But it doesn't matter because we just win now. Orb Slam is pretty much all the damage we need at this point. Do I want the Ancient Power for some decks? I don't think I need it. Let's keep gaining the max HP. Having a lot of max HP does help a lot against Niao. Stasis Strike. I like it. Hip for 39. Yeah, 13 is much more like it. The weakness doesn't matter. Don't have room to clone anything right now. Let's do Orb Slam. Hip for 17. It doesn't excite me, but I can live with that. We don't have Stasis Engine yet. Let's dig for it. There we go. Can we play 3 0 costs with floating orb? That's actually quite easy. Hip for 17, I think I will leave it at that. And not use the Stasis Strike. Oh, the Stasis Strike would have been the kill. The enemy was pretty low and vulnerable on top of that. Emergency? I don't think so. We don't really have the right stuff for emergency. Let's go with Stasis Engine, clone a Spheric Shield, and then trigger the Stasis Engine. Fierce Bash. Let's play that actually. Yep, I want that Fierce Bash in my Stasis. It's gonna be quite good. Let's gain the strength. Keep the block for another turn. Oh, Chrono Boost. That's nice. Basically, I'm just trying to scale here so we can keep up with the increasing damage the enemy tries to do to us. Yeah, I think I prefer Shield Charger over Charge Up here. Just playing it for the Accelerate, so we have a Fierce Bash next turn, which is just the damage we need. Sapphire Priming Shot Evasive Protocol. I don't think we have any open... Well, we still have the Twin Slam, but we already have the Quartz to socket in there. I don't think we want Evasive Protocol or Priming Shot, so yep. Let's fight a Silent. We are poisoned for 4 right now, so we should keep 1 energy at the very least. Do want the Stasis Engine up there. Oh, Repulsor, I guess. Twin Slam, Crystal Ward, Orb Support will trigger the Stasis Engine. Actually, it already triggered. Orb Support. Ancient Attack will block the Deadly Poison, but not the Crippling Cloud. Means we only have to spend 1 energy next turn. I'm fine with that. And then we don't play Walker Claw. Can we trigger the Nunchaku? We can't. I would like to clone the Shield Charger. We could trigger the Nunchaku with the Duplication Potion. I don't think that's necessary. I think this fight is going to be very easy for us. Basically, I think Poison Silent is pretty much the easiest Act 3 boss. Because the only thing you have to do is slow roll your strategy and just keep your energy open so you don't take poison damage. If you ever take poison damage, you probably made a mistake. The enemy doesn't really attack, they don't really scale down Noxious Fumes very fast either. So they are really not that threatening. We have no poison this turn and the enemy is not trying to affect us with any more poison, so we can really go all out now. Just keep scaling up these things. The block doesn't matter, Spheric Shield is pretty much irrelevant in this fight. So I'm just gonna burn it out. Definitely when Steam, gaining that strength is important. Bouncing Flask, Catalyst. Even if we have Artifact, we won't have enough to deal with the Bouncing Flask. We do have 4 poison right now, we really don't want to keep it that way. $26 damage, 33 damage. Yeah, it's a Walker Claw. And then we pay for the poison removal. Let's put a Twin Slam up there. This turn we have to pay at least 3 energy for poison removal. It's a bit unfortunate right now, but I think it's fine. Let's pre-program for the accelerate. Put a shield charger up there. Very much like the extra energy we gain from that. Speed boost, gaining more energy, allowing us to play more cards. And actually win the fight. Yeah. That turn was pretty nice. But even if we didn't have the kill there, we probably could have dragged this fight on for 8 or 9 more turns easily. Because of how slow the enemy scales. Okay. Merchant time. This fight is much scarier than the last one. This might actually cost us quite a bit of life. Definitely want to play that charge up. Do I want to draw first? I think so. Charge up Incinerate. Let's get that strength scaling going. We don't need Spheric Shield this turn, because next turn is not going to be any incoming damage, but the turn afterwards will, so I'm going to put up the Stasis field to have it ready when the bomb hits. Glad to have the future plans here. Bomb time. Hopefully we have the necessary defense. Temporal shield is nice at least. Stasis Sunshine. We can trigger it this turn if we want to. Especially if it is Chrono Boost. Repulsor as well. Let's clone a Shield Charger. I'm gonna double play the Stasis field so I can block the bomb. It's 50 damage after all. What happens if I play it? It just goes to the discard, okay. Figured that was gonna be the case, but I wasn't entirely sure. This turn is pretty low, next turn will be a Hand of Greed. So I don't want to accelerate the Shield Charger and the Stasis engine, Stasis Shield. Start with the Ancient Attack. Hyper Beam. We have Artifact, we can use that. Let's get another Floating Orb up there. Keep scaling strength. Nothing I really want to see. But I guess we have to pick something. I'm gonna go with Walker Claw. That means I will accelerate the Shield Charger so I can put a fresh one up there. Let's draw some more. Repulsor is nice. We do have Artifacts, so we should be using Hyper Beam. Good time for the roll up. Curl up. Yeah, this is going quite well. Next turn, the bomb is not gonna explode yet. No, it will explode. So let's use Ferric Shield. Oh, actually we don't have enough brace yet, so we won't be keeping our block. Then this Ferric Shield was probably a mistake. That might be bad. Can we get a kill here? We can. We indeed can. Oh no, we actually kept our block. Never mind. Pen Nip. Every 10th attack deals double damage. And another skip. Okay, it's time to spend our money. We have the courier. The Willing Glove is nice. Bottled Anomaly. From pickup, choose a card at the start of each combat, remove it from your draw pile at the start of turn 3, add it into your hand, it costs 0. Is there anything we wanna give that treatment? Spheric Shield could work. It costs 0. Period. So something that doesn't exhaust, something like a Walker Claw. Walker Claw needs some time to scale up anyways. I don't think I want a second Stasis engine. Ooh, Arumba's Pocket Sentry. That's a lot of weakening we can do with that. I also want to buy a potion. Probably ancient. That hardly matters. I could dig for a potion. I'm just gonna buy the cheapest one. Blessing of the Forge is actually more useful than any of these, right? So we'll keep the Blessing of the Forge then. I don't think I want to pick up any cards here either. I guess we're done. It's time to socket the final quartz into the Twin Slam. The final upgrade goes on Stasis Engine to be innate. Does innate matter? Repulsor? No. Incinerate for the damage. Probably Stasis Engine. The innate does matter. That makes our setup faster because we're gaining more energy, it's giving us more card draw as well. It's relevant. Bewildered. I think we should play that out first. Do want to play out Flawed as well. Let's start with Stasis Engine. Oh, Repulsor got 0 cost. The 0 cost treatment. Do want to play out Flawed. Nice, got the Vent Steam as well. For the 1 strength to start out with. And the Future Plans is online too. Very nice. Good start right there. Haunted. So this stuff is now ethereal, so we should use Clone this turn. I think I'm gonna clone the Ancient attack for even more strength scaling. We're gonna take 5 here. No, actually, just 1. Thanks, Tori. Very nice. Pretty happy we have it. Agent got burned out due to our repulsor. That is very useful. Do I want to accelerate? I do want to accelerate into the ancient attack right now. I wish I had a target for that. I want to draw Chrono Boost. We can use this shield charger later, it will still be fine. Enemy's not aggressive on turn 1 and 2, I think. So we have some time. That's Chrono Boost. Let's accelerate. Ah, more acceleration. So we get to reuse these Stasis cards. We already gained our energy from the Stasis engine. Let's get these statuses out of the deck and the charged up there. We can't be debuffed. Well, we can be eventually. Let's gain the strength, that's very important. And play as many cards as we possibly can. Let's curl up so we have the block next turn, even though the block doesn't really matter that much against the Watcher. Should have played the Stasis Strike actually. No, it's fine, we can just put it up there with the plants. We block the initial poison, so we don't have to hold back in terms of energy spending right now. Yeah, we triggered the Dueling Glove once. That's not actually bad. Oh, double Stasis Strike. Hitting quite hard there. I like it. If we speed boost, we can play the Stasis Strike. So I'm just gonna put up the Stasis Field here and then put the Shield Charger up there as well. A poison this turn, so we should save our energy. 1 energy, if at all possible. Let's just accelerate the Stasis Strike here. And I think we have the kill. That was pretty quick. This deck scales really well. Meow time. Let's gain an artifact and use the flex potion. There are a lot of unupgraded cards in hand right now. Amongst them the speed boost, the pre-program, which matter quite a bit. Let's upgrade them. Set up the Stasis engine. See what the pre-program can find for us. A charge up, that's very nice. Let's put the Stasis shield up there as well, and orb support. Finding us a tackle. Speed boost, all of that. Just growing that Stasis field here. I would like that shield charger up there. The only way to do so is to play it, because we don't have future plans or anything like that yet, so I guess that's what we'll do. No artifact found yet, so we can't use the flex potion just yet. Definitely play floating orbs. I do want a second copy of Wind Steam up there. Incoming is 21. We have 5 block from the Twin Slam, but that's it. Yeah, I think that's a... Huh. We still have a draw left. I guess that doesn't help. We have another draw left. That also doesn't help. This just prevents 7. It prevents 8 damage. Do I care about 8 damage? Can probably prevent much more further on. We need to do some damage because of the Blasphemer's demise. Actually, if I want to use these tackles, I take even more damage. I can use 1, and the Tori will still protect me against the hit there. Fine, I don't need to play the other one right now. There's our Walker Claw. Drink this strength potion, then use the artifact here to keep the strength. Definitely want to set up Repulsor. Let's gain the energy. Good Repulsor. Might as well transmute that. And actually get rid of it entirely. I should have. I forgot about the poison. Finally Chrono Boost. Let's not forget about the poison this turn. So we don't play Stasis Shield? No, we do play Stasis Shield. But we gain an energy first. Let's put a shield charger up there. Actually, I want the Fierce Bash ready. We have 2 poison now. I really need to stop taking damage to poison. Or I need to just kill the enemy. I think that works as well. Like this. There we go. There goes the Niao. That was a strong deck. Really good scaling with the strength, with the orb slams providing out damage from the scaling, with just the whole Stasis engine providing us with a lot of card and energy advantage. And by Stasis engine I don't mean the power card, even though that helped a lot as well. No, I mean the fact that we had a lot of synergistic Stasis cards. These shield chargers and other volatile cards, like the charge up, they do expand themselves over time, but we just had enough damage scaling as well, to just get the most out of the turns where they actually were around and did protect and buff us, give us extra energy and stuff. So yeah, we basically started the fight a bit slow because we had a couple of setup cards, but then we went into overdrive really quickly, and eventually after that we just would slow down again once the shield charger and stuff have gone through. But at that point pretty much any enemy would be very, very dead. If not, we would at least have a huge amount of strength from things like Chrono Boost and our Vent Steam with the artifact and temporary strength buff. Yeah, I like that deck a lot. Was very, very nice. Yeah, that was the Guardian run I promised. Do I dare do another run? I'm kind of in the mood for it.